Zaz, tell me what happened last time.
All right. So we started up with Hina meeting up with Gareth to ask, who is the working with to accomplish what they've been doing. And he told her about a plan to lure, like, basically told her that like it would be really dangerous if I told you, like actually like a complete threat to your life. So he was a little vague on that, but he did tell her about the plan about plan to lure Psycorp agents to the station with more free captives. Well, if there isn't a underground railroad on the station, it seems that there might be soon. And afterwards, she did go to get a drink, as this had been quite distressing to her. Working against the Psycho in any fashion is quite distressing to her. Zach Allen did try to comfort her, but listen, it's kind of like kind of backed off. It doesn't. Yeah. Meanwhile, John arrived on the station and was greeted by Zach Allen. And he was assigned to a Brown sector. And on his first shift, he did see first shift alone. He did see this weird shimmer. And after getting yelled, and after like having like an intense personal like come to God moment, realized I should probably investigate that. He did report it, and two officers sent to help him, and they did overhear a group talking and suck up on them. And now the chief was coming, but as they were coming in, the sus group did notice them and vanished. But John did run with them and wrestle them to the ground. And afterwards, after the chief had come and they took them into custody, he went to the bar to celebrate. Got some congratulations from Mr. Allen, but then he was approached by a woman named Amy, who did make him an offer that she could help him save the lives of the diplomatic staff on board the station in exchange for a favor. She needs someone arrested. She claims that Ultimately once told John to basically search the room of a man named Oscar. That you'll find something in there to arrest him for. John then went to Mr. Allen to talk about the meeting that just happened, and after he left, Amy was there to confront him about that. She wasn't very happy. She said Zach will I guess have to die for this. John then just arrested her. Very funny. Like Gareth in a panic, and he told her that she needs to get this person, this Amy person, out. And so she went to go find Mr. Allen. And listen, John did. Meanwhile, John did. As she was going to do that, John brought Amy into Zach, and was very. Zach found this one very off-putting. But Hina came in to ask to basically that this person will need to be released, and took Zach to talk privately, and she did convince Mr. Allen to that it is in everyone's interest for him to be let go, but she will have to explain this to Security Chief Garibaldi. He did then have a talk with Amy, and Amy did try to read her mind, and but failed, and after just asked her what she wanted, and Amy did tell her about, and Hina did tell Amy about her dream, a dream of freedom, not just for telepaths, but for all of humanity. United whole. Amy did tell her about the man plotting the assassination, gave her the information. Amy also know that she could see Gareth, who was invisible this entire time. And afterwards, Gareth did take Hina to a CD bar to explain. They explained that he's a techno-mage, and they talked about Amy and her deal, and Gareth did show Hina the shadows that surrounded her. He did confide in Hina about his dealings with his elders, and she confided in him a bit about her upbringing and what how difficult it is for her to even like even think about working against the cycle, let alone doing it. And ultimately, he told her that Hina will be in charge of helping the runaways that will be gathered. And after that, Hina did go to was called in to talk with Garibaldi, and she did confide in him, told him about her concerns about Amy, that Amy's not the type of person that can just be so casually arrested, that she's very she is dangerous, and that she didn't tell Garibaldi to stop looking into it, but that he's going to have to do it much smarter and probably have a talk with some of his security officials. Because if you have a repeat of this, it's probably going to end badly, and I don't think there will be a third time. I believe that's where we ended.
Yes.
Fortunately, Mr. Modin, one quarter of the Shadow Council has realized that if you have ominous stuff said by a hot woman as opposed to a man, people are more receptive.
The shadows have learned. Listen, it's not even that. What if we just don't turn off the lights when this guy speaks? Like, guys, can we drop the bit for a moment?
In my opinion, I don't think the Shadows do that. I think Modin does that. I think he just likes that. I think he just goes for the vibe, Grunt.
It's either that or Kosh is in the corner, just kind of fucking with people's minds. They see him as a shadow.
Kosh is doing propaganda.
Modin's going up to the Shadows. This has to be bullshit. He's not allowed to do this, right? Well, actually, according to the treaty that was ended the last war, yes, he is allowed to do that.
He's not attacking us.
Yeah, he's not punching you in the face, so.
This is bullshit. He's really Kosh, I'm gonna push you up.
He did try to punch me in the face though when I got on the ship. He did try to do that.
Yeah, but then I feel my 5 buddies next to me.
Yeah, but did he kill you though? No. Did he kill one of your guards? No. Then listen. We'll make a complaint, and we'll see what the Vorons have to say about it.
Oh, God, but yes. Give me a second. I need to type at Fred.
What do we...
It's the fact that she's playing while she should be sleeping.
Alright. Message sent. Yes. She can play Marvel Rivals all she wants. She should just not better be sleepy in a few hours. Yes,
I just realized I'll be able to watch the Blood Moon game later. I have 8 days off of work. I'm on vacation, so I don't have to worry about fucking being dead. I'll have all the time to sleep.
Nice. Now I'm gonna ask you to I think more or less it's been a month or and a half, wanna say, since we started.
I think a month. I think a month was more accurate, not month and a half. I think. Actually, month and a half could be month and 1 week. I think. Yeah.
This is middle of February. I wanna say.
Yeah, I think month.
Yeah, because the Daniel's adventure were a month, and then this is his first week for John. Where after his first week, where he got to be alone.
Yeah, middle of February sounds good. Yeah, I did realize. Oh, damn, the chronology wiki has them listed by days. These people are dedicated. I love this fan base.
There's not that many of them, Grump, but they are fanatic.
There are dozens of us.
Listen, I usually dislike a lot of fan bases, but I feel like Babylon 5 is one of those fan bases I actually enjoy reading on the fucking subreddits. It doesn't feel like it's a bunch of insane people talking.
Yeah. The Babylon 5 fan base is largely made up of guys from the old Usenet days. These are guys in their 40s and 50s.
That's why I resonate with them spiritually, I see. Makes sense.
They're autistic about days, just like you, Grunt.
Listen, The Silmarillion was released in November and you're in fucking May. It is what it is, man. I'm gonna twist that. Now,
Some people would take advantage of a multiverse story to like make pop culture references whenever they want. Not Grunt though.
no, I will stay true. But yes, it's been a month as well, listen. Things have been weirdly quiet other than, well, your own personal shenanigans, but at least it seems that most people on the station are unaware that God knows what's happening in the down below areas. Is there anything you two would like to do before I start flinging shit at you?
Yeah, Hina has been told that like it'll be her responsibility to like help these runaways, and like she's not gonna be able to rely on Psychor resources for that. So she is gonna be looking for more work, looking for more contacts, anything that can like make that easier.
Well, because technically the implication was also that he'll put you in contact with some of the people. But yes, you can also make your own contact. And given the fact that you're most likely gonna have them in the down below, taking criminal contacts is not the worst idea. Now the question is, are you looking to make more like alien contacts? Are you gonna like to speak with some of the lurkers that are around? Because both would work. The criminal contacts, I would say there's the advantages there, that they're much more like they have more resources at their disposal. The disadvantage, they might just fuck you over if it's like profitable enough. Whereas the lurkers, they're like less they're less powerful in the sense that they don't have as much resources at their disposal. But by their loyalty, and most likely they will stick with you through thick and thin because, well, they're mostly people who've been abandoned here. So could latch onto you quite quickly as a source of, well,
Yeah, I was about to say yeah, because the problem is if I go with the alien criminal element, that would make sure like they're not psi correlated because they're not human, but also it's like if it comes down to it, the resources I can get and the resources that the psychos can get very different. So lurkers are probably the best bet.
yeah, streetwise roll.
Yeah, listen, I will spend an adrenaline on this. Let's not do a reroll.
There we go. Second find. What sort of? I suppose you're looking for people to. What exactly are you looking for? What are you hoping to gain from them?
So I'm gonna need, because what Hina's gonna need is actually what he was gonna need is presumably she'll be looking for two things because she's not sure what Garrett's going to hook her up with. She wants a place that like safe is not the word to describe it in the down below, but somewhere where like people can hide, and also like people that can get her information in case like people go snooping around, psycho agents go snooping around, and like she's not told about it.
yeah, you will be moving around, spending 2 days trying to like scan people lightly, make conversations, see anyone. That's kind of what you are going for. As well, you'll manage to get a name. Find a different name.
I
Uh,
speak. That's how I go on.
there's a guy. Has like a little. Well, the lurkers, they're like very disorganized generally, but there is a guy that has. He's not associated with any of the crime lords. He's a bit small time. And, well, he doesn't have any. You like check on the security logs. The nickname you're given, which is most likely not his real name, doesn't really appear. But you're sure this guy. I changed my mind on the name in a second.
In that case, I will say.
I do apologize. Go ahead.
In that case, I will say I've been working on a gothic fantasy world to like play around in. I had a werewolf faction. I called them the Hounds of Vidin. I was going to then include in their lore, named after the insert language here, named for hound, and then I realized that means their name translates into the Hounds of Hound. I need to change that.
Yes, like the Guru are called in Lord of Darkness. We're French. I see how it is. Fucking.
We are Gauls, in fact.
I hate that. This guy by the name of Ben. All you know about him. So if you want to have a chat with him, you probably can organize this.
Yeah, I think she'll arrange that.
She'll, of course, meet you down below. It's time for more actors to get recasted.
Watching with bated breath.
It's like this sort of middle-aged man.
I hope you have a better ending this time around.
As he'll sit with you on, well, it's made to resemble like a table and chairs, but it's just like a bunch of boxes. Pleasure meeting you finally, miss. Heard you might be looking for some, well, dedicated workers.
We'll nod and she'll say, yes, I'll be getting some guests soon, but they can't stay in. There's a good chance they won't be able to stay in official accommodations.
So that's the weird part is they come to me. Little old Ben here is not one of the big players.
We'll say I need somebody that is trustworthy is probably too strong of a word, but I need somebody who I can have some assurances won't renege on a deal just because, well, all money gets put on the table.
Bad business, I suppose, to just go back on our word.
Yes, that and well, the crime lords might have more resources, but they're also more noticeable. Last thing I need is, well, brave or foolish manifestation security stumbling upon this and blowing all the hard work open.
Sort of nod. Can be arranged. Nobody really pays much attention to us rats here.
Tina will give a nod at that, and she will say, "Good. So what I'm looking for is a place I can keep these people safe in an emergency, or at least hidden in an emergency, as well as people who will keep their eyes and ears open if people come asking about them."
This is gonna bring down the station security on us.
Spina will say, "I do have a working relationship with station administration. Should not cause any problems."
How is it gonna bring down on us then?
People from EarthGov.
That station security?
State security works for EarthGov, but they're very so far away. They're very independent. They're a very independent group. At the end of the day, orders do take time to filter in, and orders can be modified. No, this might be people from Earth directly, which means they won't know the station. They won't know its layout. They won't know actually where to look. They'll be bumbling in the dark, as it were. And let's just say they also won't be exactly following the law, which means I don't think they'll ask station security for help.
It's an interesting game you play. What's in it for us?
Oh, we'll say there are two things very tangential I can provide. One a little more loose. Hard currency can be provided, of course. I do have means, and as well, we'll say I do have certain gifts of the mind that if you're in trouble or you need help, Mealy can tell me how can I help. And Mealy tell me how I can help, and your security does also enhance the security of my guests.
Shit, you're one of those telepaths.
Yes, I am.
Bring one of
And-
you on the payroll. Be good. You're willing to, break regulations.
The wonderful thing, Ben, is broken regulations have reported to Psycor. I doubt I'll report on myself. And as for a bit more tangible, I suppose, I have interceded before with the station security to get some people released if one of your own gets arrested and the situation's dire enough. I could lean on my connections. Though that one will likely be a once in a while thing. I can't do that too often.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you can give me a speech roll, only a basic difficulty.
Cool. There we go.
Second. He kind of like thinks about it and says, all right, we have a deal. Keep your things here hidden. Make sure, well, basic security comes around, might be a bit harder, but yeah, if they just a bunch of suits, they're not locals, our rats will smell them out. Now you say payment is all well and good, but I want you to do a favor for me. And we can consider that covering your first installment. Well, money.
Of course. What would that be?
Well, sure you know there's a few big bosses around here. Now, as you can see, me and my rats don't got no fancy claws, stingers. Just a bunch of poor, malnourished humans. Kind of lack in the fighting department. So, you can get me someone who's like good at fighting and willing to get their hands dirty. I'll consider that a deal. I don't care if they're alien or whatever. To be able to handle some of the tougher crowd around here.
Will nod. Talent acquisition shouldn't prove that difficult. I'll get it done.
You'll kind of nod. Well then, take care. Speak to you later.
Talk to you later, Ben. Have a wonderful day.
You as well. The question is, what are you thinking? There's We'll probably get someone from from Garibaldi. Be like, oh, listen, give me someone who's good at like punching people. Take off the uniform and it's fine. You can say you're doing it in your free time, or you can like find an alien, do this for you.
You know, admittedly, cluing in Garibaldi to this, if I can swing the argument, would remove one of the biggest concerns, which is station security might accidentally stumble into this and fucking blow it up before I can do anything about it.
Could do the funny option.
I could go to Gareth, yeah.
Yeah.
Could see, could ask.
Now, the real funny option would be to go to Amy and be like, "Hey, listen, no any alien that any good fighters around." That's the really funny option.
That is the really funny option. The problem is I'm a really funny guy, but is Hina a really funny character? Well, listen, why don't I go talk to Amy? If why don't I go? Yeah, I'll go talk to Amy.
Listen, you can find her around the Zocalo, enjoying a drink one day. Like, approach her and she smiles and says, "Ooh, to what do I owe the honor?"
Cena will say, "Sadly, it's a business conversation, but you should take some heart. I have a lot of people I can go to for this conversation. I chose to come to you."
I'll smile. That does make me feel special.
Yes, just want to ask you, is that I recently made a deal with some people down below. People who can keep their eyes and ears out open for me and protect people I want protected, but they did have a request from me. That I find them some muscle, and I figured I could go up to any hulking alien and pay them, or I could talk to the security chief and get one of his muscle men to take off their badge. But that would, while that would work, be practical, that would also be boring.
Would be a bit boring, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't. Well, I suppose I could also talk to my other compatriot in this. He's a very busy man, and I do prefer to keep. I do prefer to have a wide network of associates myself. So I was wondering, do you have something to provide for these people and their need for protection?
I do. I do indeed. Question is, what do you want to save a life, or do you want to improve one?
Hina would say my first gut reaction would be to save a dying man, but I suppose it would depend a bit on who's being saved, who's being improved.
Next month.
So
Next month. Weeks. 2 to 3 weeks. There'll be a ship arriving here. That ship carries something highly illegal, I assure you. Shouldn't really pass through customs. They'll probably try to smuggle it through somehow. Give you the ship code identification number. And well, if you retrieve that illegal smuggling thing, oh well, we'll be having quite a dangerous weapon on hand. The only thing you need to do is either find a dying person, has nothing left to lose, and is willing to take a chance on highly experimental alien technology. Or, if you think someone is brave enough to try it, risk their life, do it. You can give it to them like this. That technology will make them stronger, faster. Might encourage certain violent tendencies, but I'll leave you to find a perfect specimen if you are willing to hand such a great responsibility.
I'd ask for a name that this piece of technology has.
Less relevant. They're no longer around to complain if you take it. They're inventors, that is. The thieves, though, I don't think they know it either. So, why spoil the surprise?
I suppose in a month I'll have one answer another.
Think about it. She kind of like smiles and winks.
I'll think about it. Thank you, Amy. You've been a great help.
She'll kind of like smile and nod.
Or should I call you Amy? Or should I call you? Should I call you Morgan?
You checked on me. I'm touched.
Was?
Did Gareth tell you who I am?
No, if Gareth knows, he didn't tell me. Well, didn't tell me exactly. I figured out the rest of them.
No, I'm never. Wait a minute. Does he not remember me? She looks genuinely like upset at this.
I'm not sure. He talked about you. It was more about the what you represented than you specifically.
A bit upset. Next time you see him, tell him that he owes me an apology and better move his ass soon. Not a forgiving woman.
You know, to smile and she'll say, pass the message along.
Leave it. Here I thought we shared something special.
Time does have a way of making people drift apart.
Suppose he is busy with his little crusade.
Certainly is. Very lonely crusade it seems to be.
Well, he is suppose lacks the ability to make many friends. I'm surprised you stuck with him.
The man makes claims like he does, even if at first you don't believe them. They are so wild that you are just drawn to confirm whether or not it's a truth or a lie.
Suppose. Again, I feel like you gaining much more if you worked with me, but I respect your independence nonetheless.
Cena will just say, at the end of the day, my only loyalty is to my people. Whoever I think helps them the best, it's people I'll work with.
I can snap my fingers and all that work, experimentation on your telepaths ends. Snap my fingers again and we'll be able to get the names of the people in your government that sold them out. If I snap my fingers a third time, probably get you scientists who are in charge of the work itself.
Two things on that. First one, and you'll have to. There's a reason I didn't go to Gareth to ask for assistance on getting the bouncer. Being in a position where you're dependent entirely on one person for everything means that it can always be taken away for any reason, the drop of a hat, and there's not much you can do about it. And secondly, if your, let's call them employers, can do that and they haven't, that means on some level they are either completely indifferent or they condone it.
She kind of like smirks a bit. Is everyone in your organization aligned? Are there no conflicting interests between your people? My employers, as you call them, God, that sounds so horrible. Never called them like that. My friends, they are quite a diverse group, and they often come into different ideologies that clash. They often argue and, act against each other. My friends are not the same people as those that are experimenting on your telepaths, I assure you. And when I say snap, it's more of a metaphor of us going and blowing up enemy. The question is it worth doing that for nothing? No. Is it worth doing to help out a potential ally in the future? Yes.
And what are the consequences of such direct action of friends on their compatriots?
Well, of ruffled feathers, I suppose, but question is, do you want to appease the people who do this kind of shit? Me personally, I don't want to make peace with slave owners.
I don't want to appease anyone, but if I go to war with somebody, and I have the advantage of I know them and they don't know me, I don't want to simply throw the first punch and then have to fight a war. I want to ensure that when I throw that first punch, they don't get the chance to hit me back. And if that means I have to wait a bit.
What do you actually want? That's a lot of big words. Ask questions and you shall receive answers.
What do your friends want?
Well, there's war coming. Whether you see it or not, there's one. Well, my friends want what everyone wants before a war. More allies, more weapons, leverage, more information. Better prepare for it. That war will happen. You will be dragged into it. And the question is, which side will you fall on? And right now, it's still not yet started, so you still get the advantage of actually choosing a side. Instead of just being swept up by the currents.
That puts me at a disadvantage still. I only know one side. What's the other one?
God. I think there's only two sides. There's a lot of sides. A lot of interests. A lot of people. But let's just say like this. There are your slave owners. The people pulling your chains and, well, probably a few other groups. It's my people. Those of us that want to break free. People that value independence above loyalty and obedience. There's the side that wants to see the galaxy burn. Nobody likes those. There are profiteers willing to position themselves in such a way that they'll win no matter what. There's the fanatics. They'll blindly follow whoever lies to them the best. There are those that just are ready to pack up their bags and leave. Go and hide in a hole until everything is over.
Grant, could I roll a detect?
Yes. What are you trying to insight here?
So I'm trying to insight is the sort of speech she just gave. There's like clearly part of it was probably true, but a part of it's probably propaganda. I want to try to sift through that to find hidden meaning potentially. Let's see, focus, critical. I could do a reroll.
There we go. She's clearly being playful on words, but yes, it does seem that while there are probably multiple interested parties, and God knows how many like smaller ones, she is not lying in the sense that she does value independence. And they are clearly looking for allies because you might guess they're probably not the dominant faction, that's for sure. If this is a war between like big parties and a bunch of like smaller parties. They're one of the smaller parties.
Nina will actually say. No, Nina will actually say. Fully honest with you. I don't trust you any more than I trust Gareth. But I'm in a very, I am in now in a very situation where sooner or later, you're right, the war will come, the walls will close, which well, let's just say would be interested in working with you. See if the ideals you claim to hold actually hold true, or if they are not, or if actions undercut them.
Want to know the big difference between me and Gareth? Gareth is a little bitch and has this very fancy utopic dream of helping everyone and being liberate all and nonsense like that. No, I'm a bit more down to earth. I realize not everyone is equal. Not everyone deserves to be in the same fucking spot. Clearly people who are better than others. There's clearly species who are better than others. The only question is, do you want to help telepaths or do you want to help humans? Help aliens? Do you want to help everyone or do you want to help those you think are worthy?
You know what I'll actually say? You know what I'll actually say? Mentioned it before in my, let's call it the utopic dream. If I could make it to reality, there would be no distinction between telepaths and the rest of humanity. We'd all be telepaths. But as for aliens, I'll be honest. No, I don't care about most aliens. They left us to die. They were going to be very happy to watch us die. So they can solve their own problems. They can free themselves, liberate themselves. At the end of the day, I care about as much as they did.
See, most people are afraid of telepaths. I say most people, I mean really powerful people. I think they're idiots. I don't think we should be afraid of you. I think you deserve respect. And I think you should be let loose to achieve your true potential. I agree. I think telepaths are far superior to mundanes. My knowledge, even amongst the telepaths, not all are equal. Imagine a world where there are no more lives, pens. A world where, with your mind, you can reach across the stars. A world where you don't no longer need to lift your arms and move about. Mind that can do all of that for you.
I'll actually say, and lo, behold, as humanity will have become as the old ones. It's a quote from Lovecraft. No, I do like the sounds of that. I like the sound of that very much, actually. Amy? Still, Cena will say, don't know how many people Gareth will be able to free. He be bringing people here. Complaint if more people are free from their from torture, imprisonment.
I'm sure he'll be able to free some. He is quite a powerful individual. Though if he tries to deny his power, limit himself. Scared of it. Are you scared of your own powers? You know?
No more than a human being is scared of breathing.
Good.
So he'll actually extend a hand this. She'll say, suppose. Oh. Cena will actually extend the hand. She'll say, oh, Best would be very angry with me right now. I'm too reckless, not cautious enough. I should be holding things to my chest, but this feels like a situation where if I dip my toes in, I might as well dive in. I don't think your enemies will appreciate even making one deal with you.
I'll kind of like chuckle a bit. You know, telepaths began as a living weapon. That is the end goal for you. How do you feel about that?
Hina will say, some philosophical level, it feels instinctively violating, but, well, if you even look at what a P5 can do, they succeeded. But unfortunately for them, their weapons have minds of their own, lives of their own, destiny of their own.
Isn't that the best kind of weapon, though? I suppose maybe the word weapon is ill-suited.
Suppose it depends on who made the weapon, who made the person. Most people would view it as a very serious design flaw if your gun could turn the barrel around and shoot you if you were rude to it.
Some species out there exercise subtler forms of control.
So you know what I actually say? With human telepaths, all you need to do is subvert the leadership of the Psi Corps. It is a culture of conformity, siege mentality, that we all lean on each other. We all depend on each other, absolutely.
which in my opinion, your weakness. What makes you so easy to control? Why do I need chains when you're all basically just bowing down to whatever your superior says, cowering in fear when ours are, well, they've been suffocating you so slowly you haven't even been noticing it. That is my hope for your people. Can free yourselves from these shackles. I don't mind assisting. I don't mind helping you and Gareth, and it's just that with him, unfortunately, he's a bit of a soft-hearted weakling. Doesn't realize that by hand-holding others, he keeps them weak, prevents them from having to rise up to their own difficulty. So in spirit of this new alliance, I'm gonna ask you a favor. In exchange for me and my friends helping stop these projects and liberating all of these poor unfortunate souls, you're gonna do something for me.
And what would that be?
She sort of sits down like this sort of metallic looking black disc on the table as she slides it to you. I need you to place this on Garrett's skin. I would never be able to get close to him. Guarded around me. This will release some of his inhibitions.
Release his inhibitions, but will he still be himself?
I think so. I think right now he is denying his true feelings.
You know, well, she'll take it then, she'll nod.
It's been a pleasure.
Has been. Talk to you later, Amy. Hope you have a wonderful night.
Yeah. You'll get up to walk away.
Building that cult humanity.
Listen, God, an awareness roll.
Fucking Diamond Bari.
It's fine. The Order of Light has one card to play.
Give you an awareness roll, you said.
Yes.
Cool. I'll spend one adrenaline. I could do a reroll. Success high.
You're walking around in the red sector and you'll notice there's an individual following you. And that's, well, I mean, it's the individual. Pretty sure, the Vorlon ambassador is following you.
Rolling on his fucking skateboard.
Yes.
I just need to find some stairs.
Mr. Moon will push him off. He's 10 was waiting.
But listen, give me 1 second. I do need to catch up on the notes.
Listen, he's like, oh god, they actually sent someone persuasive. Fuck.
My
Gosh.
entire scheme relies on my enemy being incompetent. I didn't plan for this. We gotta trap the Oracle bit real quick.
God, they're actually gonna like convert my fucking weapons. Oh no.
Gosh, I know. Wait, I must find those bitch. Shit.
Here's my leaflet. Don't you talk more like confusedly, Ambassador Kosh?
Listen, it's like once Mr. Morden shows up, he'll also try to beat your ass. What the fuck are you doing? No, get back in the cage. Fucking.
Amy, this is propaganda. Wait, no, I believe in this.
No, you are in fact dealing with the extremist shadow faction.
Oh, god damn it, they drank the Kool-Aid!
They're like, yeah, we'll prove the Vorlons fucking wrong when their super weapons come to life and fight them back.
I just want to be in charge! I don't care about philosophy.
I just want to kill the Vorlons!
It means like, well, wouldn't it be funny if their like own super weapons would kill them though?
But what if they kill us though?
I just want the first one to like me! I just want the first one to say he's proud of me!
Nah, man, I want everyone to become a super weapon so we can all duke it out and see who's the best. If nobody challenges us, how can we become the? How can we keep being the best?
I don't want to be challenged. I want to kill Vorlons.
Amy's faction is in fact just like, no, I want everyone to be on my level so we can have a fair fight.
Listen. Hina will turn around and she'll say, Ambassador Kosh, do you acquire something of me?
As you see, like the encounter suit lights blink, he'll say, patience.
Do you wish to elaborate on that?
I require patience and understanding.
To do what?
Gain true enlightenment. Understand that understand that bindings only limit us. If don't understand them.
And what bonds are you talking about, Master Kosh?
Bindings you are struggling against.
Hina will say, it's not an uncommon opinion amongst the rest of humanity that myself and everyone like me should be killed. Could you help me understand that? I feel like that's a central binding implied to the side core.
Fear. Fear and ignorance.
Fear and ignorance are often used to justify many mistakes, atrocities.
Only once we have true understanding of one another can we overcome fear and ignorance.
Now, Kush, I have a question, Grant. It's like it's well known like how the Minbari like hold the Vorlons in like reverence, right?
I mean,
I don't think that's
listen,
like
not really. No, I won't say that's a known thing. It's
Alright.
it's like the same reverence everyone holds the fucking Vorlons because they're like mysterious fucks who, well, it's like, well,
Listen, that's I
would
will say it doesn't change much of what like it doesn't really change what Hina's gonna say, but it does change the tone a bit.
yeah, like the Minbari and Vorlon associations are like unknown, other than the fact that their spaces kind of like border each other.
Yeah, in that case, yeah. Like Hina will just say. Hina will actually just say. Okay, quick. Can you refresh me on the last line that he said, Grunt?
Only through mutual understanding we'll be able to like get rid of like fear and ignorance.
The Minbari showed us mutual understanding once. I think we understand them very well now.
Do you? Or is that more fear?
Do I need to understand a race that wanted to commit genocide?
Was it fear? Was it not fear that led your ship to? Was it not ignorance that propagated massacres?
It was. We tried to surrender. I offered the Minbari everything.
Fear and ignorance. On both sides. A lack of full understanding.
Cena will say, Cena will say, suppose you're right. I've never actually spoken to him in Bari. And most humans don't speak to telepaths. Unless they run into either a commercial one or something more higher up. I suppose the the galaxy does seem to be filled with can they be these chasms be bridged, Kosh?
Yes.
Humanity and the Minbari, the Centauri and the Narn, human telepaths and human mundanes. Countless more.
See the twilight between light and dark. See how with understanding, with mutual understanding, problems cease to be.
Cena will give a nod as she'll say, think about what you said, Kosh. That's given me a lot. Yeah, it is. It is much to think about. Tina will actually say, Tina will actually say, is that what you want, Kosh, genuinely? For this project to succeed? Babylon 5?
Yes.
Nina will just nod. She'll give a small smile. She'll say, "Well, recent stuff I've heard casts doubt if it will, but I suppose we'll have to see if the last best hope for peace actually succeeds."
It must. As they'll turn around and take his leave.
Skateboards away.
Gonna go make myself a cup of coffee and I'll be back in 5 minutes with the security hijinks.
The comedic people. The comedic people.
John, I need 5 homeless people beat up stat. John, you get a call from Garibaldi. John, get down here. There's like 15 homeless people. I need help right now.
The Lurkas are like Skyrim bandits. They just keep coming out of nowhere. Brown sector. It is like the zombie apocalypse, but listen, Khan was like, I didn't even need to speak clearly. I was still able to do the bit and convince her. I'm that good.
I mean, listen, Hina's not entirely sure about sticking this thing on Gareth. Like, will it still be him? Will he still be controlling?
Yeah,
his,
I was thinking, yeah, I have faith in Hina to be like, I'm not sure I want to fuck Gareth over immediately, Amy. After he was not good to me. I kind of suspected that you wouldn't.
We'll talk to Gareth about it, and we'll bring up that, Gareth, how well do you think you can fool these guys?
Yeah, that's what I was kind of expecting from, from what I didn't believe that fucking, but I was like, okay, listen, just in case I will still talk to her, just to make sure, and luckily, Kosh has another advantage over the Shadows. He may be, the most liberal one, but they don't backstab each other back home. Meanwhile, it's a constant battle royale. Mr. Morton will in fact go to punch Amy in the face.
Amy was the first person who's tapped into the undercurrent of actual pretty bad xenophobia that Amy has.
Listen, I think a lot of humanity in Babylon 5 is somewhat xenophobic. There's degrees, for the Bible, I'll probably play John, if this comes out, yeah, the Minbari are fucking assholes. Why do they do this? They're generally fucking assholes. But that's it. I feel like most humans have a bit of xenophobia right now. As a minimum.
Now listen, that is the biggest hurdle to Hina siding with the fucking Army of Light. So the Minbari ever gonna do I have to fight alongside the Minbari? That might actually be a deal breaker. I kind of want them to all die.
Yeah, sadly, not everybody's like Sheridan or Sinclair, the noble xenophiles.
Because, listen, some of them might be cool and want to make up for this, but, one, are they in power? And secondly, in, 200 years, are they still going to be in power? Or the Minbari just randomly decide again, oh, you offended us, die.
You broke one of our cultural guidelines that we expect everybody else to know. Mr. Minbari, the other aliens don't do that. The League of Non-Aligned Worlds doesn't do that. I think that's a you thing. Centauri didn't do that. But listen, again, I think Amy has a debuff. Once Morton shows up, there will be a fucking fight between her bodyguards and Morton's bodyguards.
All right. Well,
because it has been a bit on the back burner, but yeah, at her core, Hina is still a pretty firm believer of what is inherently a pretty fascist organization way of life.
listen, Kosh did his best. Oh shit!
He did woke up. Oh, fuck. Oh,
now,
shit.
listen, to be fair, Kosh did actually reinforce an opinion that Hina already kind of had in the back of her mind, which is, you just went on this whole spiel, Amy, about freedom, and now this will change things about him.
Well, listen. The only thing that's gonna change is gonna remove his inhibitions, make him true to himself. He's fucking chaining himself up. I'm just removing the chains.
Yes, Hellcat can also do that, but we are honest that when we remove inhibitions, we're changing personalities, we're changing people.
I don't think I'm changing anything.
We here at the first ones, family, the entire family, Vorlon, Shaz, we all practice tactical hypocrisy.
Listen,
it's a family tradition.
The only freedom I'm against is the freedom to
be a bitch.
Yes, listen. I'm not gonna advocate for your freedom to like chain yourself up. I'm in fact putting my foot down on there.
I'm gonna install Chains of Freedom upon you, in fact.
Well, listen, it's a chip that's gonna make his implants fucking actually like work instead of him being a bitch about it. Oh no, they're whispering. Actually, yes, let them whisper. They're telling you good things. Telling you good. Oh. You know what, John? How have you been enjoying your week? Nice and peaceful week.
Honestly, he's kind of just waiting until eventually he's not sure whether anything will happen. I think after a few days, like seeing us all getting buried, he's like, okay,
Listen.
fuck.
Listen, I've got a couple of patrols. It's things are being fine. Before I throw the shoe at you, you want to do anything yourself?
Would you like to provide a shoe yourself, Mac?
Honestly, for now, John's not as involved in the crap geopolitics of the galaxy.
Exactly. As listen, you are in Brown Sector with Zach patrolling, and Zach's kind of like saying, "You know, I've been thinking, John.
What's it about?
Now, I know you're gonna probably tell me this is a bad idea, but I've been thinking. I spotted her like yesterday. Kind of sitting alone, having a drink with Zocalo. Yeah, she said she's gonna kill me, but like, I feel like I should ask her on a date. Amy check, you know?
Multiple thoughts of cursing for John's head right now. What I thought. He's like, you are certainly a brave man, Zach. That's
I wanted to ask the telepath lady on a date, but then the chief told me that would be kind of like a conflict of interest, so I backed off on that. But the Amy chick, she has no like official position on the station, so there's no conflict of interest, right? Totally ethical.
God, that's right. I see you certainly have set your mind to it. Listen, I'd say it's a kind of a playing with fire there because I don't think she's officially anything. I mean, we both know that she's clearly something important.
Yeah, but like that's work life. Care about that? Now I saw her drinking alone. I mean, kind of sad.
I wouldn't trust her face that much and her facial expressions. Remember the smile?
Oh, usually women don't smile at me, so I'll take that as I think about it as a positive, honestly.
Listen, dating some kind of super spy or some secret agent, I'll admit that does take some balls.
Okay, so you're backing me up on this then.
I have a feeling I have no way to talk you down, so it's better you have some support in this endeavor.
I appreciate it, buddy. As he like pats on the shoulder.
Yeah, John's like, oh god, this man's gonna go for it anyway, no matter what I say. Not even the spotlight can save Zach from this.
Well, I mean, you know, our routes do lead back towards Red Sector today, so I'm gonna need the moral support.
Listen, I'll be right there.
You're a dependable man, John.
Listen, if you see a friend about to go into fire, it's impolite to let him go alone. Besides, teams supposed to watch out for each other.
Thank you. Now, I'll have your back whenever you need me to. Always count on me.
Sadly, I have a free Dodson speech. I cannot convince Zach to don't think you're taking crazy.
Well, listen, apparently you're supporting him, you know.
Listen, John will point out though, but listen, but do be careful and remember, you might be getting involved yourself in some, Monkey Chew.
Kind of like squints his eyes and says, I don't know what that means. I'll be honest. I get the metaphor, but like, I don't. How is it applicable here? She seemed rather like small in frame.
It's more metaphorical. On the last again,
Yeah, okay, I guess she's like a bit quirky. But like, I think I can handle it. Like, if all she's gonna do during the date is like smile at me, honestly, I think I might learn to grow on me.
Listen, John is not part of it though. But listen, if she's actually, fucking having, I need to formulate this very carefully here. Otherwise, it might be a turn on for Zach Allen. I say. I need to listen. John has free speech, right? You know what? I'll just throw out a Let's just be careful with women like these. Right. Again, it's kind of giving like the predator look. That's the problem. I mean, come on, you have to admit, you also look like a hunter to you, right?
Again, you know what? I used to have a cat back home. You know, when I was a kid, my mom had this cat. And like when it gets scared of something, kind of like puff up, kind of like look bigger than it actually is. Like it did that when it was like scared. So, what if maybe she's like trying to act crazy? Because I saw her in the Zocalo, and she looked normal to me. Kind of like, honestly, a bit sad, kind of like lonely.
I think that's her trying to fit in, and if
you see the Zocalo, I was sitting alone at the table, fitting in. In fact, you're standing more out.
You're right. I think this might be like a. The problem is, I agree. She is a cat. The problem is, I don't think she's a house cat. I think she's kind of a. Actually, I think she's more like a big game cat. I think she's more like a tiger.
Tigers, maybe tigers pop their like fur up too. I don't know. I've never seen a tiger.
That's not what I'm saying. She may be biting off more than you can chew here.
Well, I get what you're saying. I'm like, why though?
I was trying to worry that you might get wrapped up in something that she in her work potentially, because I'm not sure where her work-life balance is divided.
Listen, I listen. Dated before, and I know. Don't bring business at home. Work stuff. Unlike the chief, you know, I have a life outside of this. I can keep my life, my work life separate.
That's
I'm
That's
sorry,
fun.
I don't count fucking watching Looney Tunes and eating fucking. The fuck does he cook, like fucking
mac
some.
mac and cheese.
Yeah, I don't count that as have fucking hobbies.
So listen. Listen, how about maybe instead of going for a shark in the ocean, how about go for for one of the many other fish? And I go, it's a pretty shark, but it's a wide ocean, Zach. Listen, how about we both go hunting, right? How about we go fishing both for something else? Huh?
Okay. So you're not actually confident I can do it. You can just say that. That's fine.
Listen, I think you could. So it's my question whether you should.
You're confusing me. You said like, oh yeah, you have balls. I took that as a compliment, and now I just think you're like
Listen,
we're trying to like make me feel better.
listen, many just listen, I'm not denying you. Listen, those are not contradictory statements. You are.
Sounded encouraging in the beginning, and the more we talked about it, now it sounds like you're actually trying to like talk me out of it. And I'm asking you like why, and you're kind of like not giving me an answer, which makes me feel like I'm the problem.
Listen, I'm just gonna. Listen, I just don't. Bottom line is, she gives me the wrong vibe. I don't think she's good company. Listen, I'm not denying you're brave. Listen, that's a dangerous game to tangle with, but it's.
Now, instincts are a good thing. You know, it's good to trust your gut sometimes. She gives me good vibes. Well, I mean, she gives me like lonely vibes. You know, I mean, kind of gives me a hope that I can just kind of like slide in, you know, and just like, hey, you're drinking alone. Maybe you want some company. And if she says no, then just leave, right? Checked her file at security, and as far as I can tell, she's not affiliated with any Earth official or any like alien government. So no criminal history, other than the weird name, I guess. Maybe she's just like a rich family. Somebody clearly is paying her bills here.
Listen,
Oh,
I don't think
God.
her. I don't. What is it?
Realized. Oh no.
I
She like look
think
down on me because I'm like from like a, you know.
I don't think she's from a wealthy noble some kind of rich family. I think she's just. I think her official job description probably not in the books.
Hmm. I
Listen, just
suppose.
listen. Besides, you also good. Listen, I'm just gonna. Or that she might, in fact, use you as better security or something. I don't know. Again, do you know what she works as? What does she even do here?
Well, apparently, tourist.
Okay, listen, we both know it's bullshit.
Oh. Have you seen some of the folks that travel here?
You think she behaves like... Well, listen, what if... what if she's actually laying a trap for you? Have you considered that?
Trap for me? I'm just a security guard. John? Sounds a bit convoluted, don't you think?
I don't know, she did approach me in the bar the first time.
So? You're also just a security guard, what?
Sean, at this point, I think seeing as there's no convincing him. Listen, I think I... Listen, just... Be careful with her, dude, just that...
Yeah, you're giving me very mixed signals, John, I'll be honest. Listen, I get it. I'm not, like, the most tactful guy. I'm not, like, very suave. But I feel like, you know, I can sometimes make people laugh. That's going for me. And, well, that's pretty much it. Think about it.
Oh, listen, you're a good soul, Jack. Listen, just... If you want to go for the dangerous Viper... Just do, keep in mind, please don't, tap into the poison when you give her a kiss.
Listen, if I have to get poisoned to give her a kiss, that's a worthwhile deal.
Listen, babe. God, this is...
You know what? I gave him some hope.
God, this is the problem. I don't think I could have talked this man out of it.
They didn't give any arguments. You just kind of like she
Well,
gives
the
bad
the only argument is,
vibes.
like, she's a bad vibe. Yeah, I don't have any factual. She murdered someone.
And yeah, no, I have to give him.
The problem is, I don't think any other arguments there exist because they don't have the facts other than just she seems like bad news, John. I mean, Jack.
That is true.
So that's it. Yeah, she's like, all right then, let's go to Red Sector.
Yeah, listen. As you're like kind of like towards the end of your patrol, yes, you will see her at one of the bars in the Zokol, just kind of hang out, and it is a bit weird because people usually come here to hang out with like friends or like business relationships. It's kind of weird to see someone just sit at the table, and it's not like a small table. It's like one of those like 4 people tables. It's kind of sitting alone, having a drink. It's kind of like staring into like empty space, more or less. There are 5 shots. As access. Okay. Wish me luck.
May God save your soul, Zach.
You'll confidently stride over and listen. You'll see him like walk up to her, and she kind of like looks at him again, big fucking smile. as I hear him say, "Hey, no, I passed like the other day, and I saw you here drinking alone, and well, no, my shift's like ending in like 30 minutes, and I mean, it's wondering maybe if you don't want to sit here alone and drink, maybe you want some company." They tell me I'm really funny, like I'm like awkwardly sort of kind of looks at her as she like sort of tilts her head, you know. Why not? See if you can make me laugh. Like he was like about to like get ready for the rejection before he's like, well, I'll certainly try my best. See you here in 30 minutes? As she will slowly nod before he like turns around and walks up to you and like, yeah. Ah. And see, like, I just kind of start like walking away. She will follow you two with her gaze before you like leave the bar area, and he'll say, "I still got it."
Listen, I had no doubt you. I had no doubt you had it, but.
Well, now that we're a bit away, I'll be honest, I was a bit scared. Usually that's the part when I told no. Very rare I hear that yes. Usually from people who want stuff from me.
Yeah, was just
I don't think she was drunk either.
I don't think she can take. I don't think she can take that much alcohol.
That's my point. I just. Oh, now I'm a bit anxious. Oh. God, I have to be funny. Oh dear God.
Listen, you're always a funny guy. I'm not too worried about that part, but
That brings me a bit of comfort, you saying that.
But
although I feel like you're doing it just to make me feel better.
Nah, listen, you're a generally funny guy. That's not. I think she might be using you as distraction, something, whatever she's doing.
Hey, listen. Not the worst thing in the world.
I'm just telling you, listen, there's someone out there are many people out here for you, out than her probably, but remember, just be careful with crazy girls.
Unfortunately, John, sound like my mother right now, and I never listen to her. So,
God damn it! I'll make sure to. I'll be praying for you.
oh dear God, I really sound like.
Come on, let's get the shift rolled up. I think in 30 minutes you have a appointment with someone.
Yes, let's see. He is very happy at this.
He's fucking dead. He's a dead man. This John doesn't think he's dead, but like you don't think this is just bad news.
How dare you doubt Alan? But yeah, no. Listen, as he'll be done with the shift. Turn his gun in and basically head over for the Zocalo. Yeah, I'm sure, John, if there's anything you would like to do after your shift is over, gonna go and keep an eye on him. I'm not sure if you're that worried. Maybe go chat with, maybe tell Hina about this.
Okay, first of all, telling you would be kind of random. Problem is, sadly, he doesn't. Listen, John doesn't know
That's
he's
true,
a
though.
fucking.
That's
he's
true,
a
because you weren't, that's true, never
John
mind.
just-
I forgot
John
you weren't
just-
involved in this.
Yeah. No. John just thinks she's just a sus fucking spy lady for Urfgov. She
You
just
could
thinks
inform
John just
Garibaldi about this.
But this feel like it doesn't feel like a bro move, and I'm not sure what Garibaldi could do about this.
That'd be a violation of bro code.
I was gonna say, listen, yes, it would violate the bro code, but like, I think if you told Garibaldi, Garibaldi would be like, no, Zach, stop this right now. What the fuck? Could peer pressure the man. Or you could just let things be. Listen, it's like one date.
Yeah, the problem is, John, I don't think he thinks he's in lethal danger. He just thinks she's gonna dump his ass once she's done with him or something.
Yeah.
That's the main problem. I feel so bad for Zach. Oh god. I'm looking at my stealth stat. I don't think I can spy on them.
Oh,
Five stars
absolutely.
from them.
Listen. Spying implies rating. Gonna be have 3 in stealth.
just don't-
Absolutely, because that's gonna be a basic difficulty. Because you can just hang at the bar. It's not gonna.
Yeah.
It's a crowded place. It's much easier to sort of like snoop.
Yeah, listen. Telling to Garibaldi would be A, violation of the bro code, B. Again, John doesn't know that she's a fucking shadow. Oh, not a shadow, but working with the
So
shadows.
yeah, like hanging at the bar so you can like keep an eye on them is not like an impossible thing. It's quite easy. Give me like
Yeah.
a stealth roll, or a basic difficulty.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 incoming.
Yeah, listen, he'll also turn in and wait a bit for him to go ahead before you also go and hang at the bar. As you will notice, they are sitting at the same table, and yeah, they seem to be chatting. You keep an eye on them, you know, and as the evening would sort of move on. God, do you think she's laughing?
Now, can I roll the? I'm not sure if I can roll a tech from that far away. I'm
Yes,
not
you
sure
can. I'll let you roll.
Yeah, basically, fucking no. That selfless apply to save my
Yes.
guy from something dangerous.
Yes,
From
that's
grave danger. Thank you, Zach, to allow me to utilize selfless a lot. Now let's see here. It's a
Very good.
worst crit, but it's a crit.
the Italians do hate you.
They do.
Well, as you sort of keep an eye on them, and yeah, I mean, she's laughing. It's clear to you that he is definitely like still a bit nervous. You're not like you can't overhear exactly what they're talking about, so you don't know the subject itself. Oh, God, but now seems a bit interested in him. She's like leaning in a bit, kind of like clearly paying attention to what he's saying. This doesn't seem to be like a joke or anything to you. Definitely not. And she is talking back with him, so it's like an actual conversation. It's not a monologue.
God, John doesn't know if this is better or worse. John is thinking, is this good or is this better? Listen, he doesn't see the shadow with the mallet.
If he doesn't do anything weird, like Shadows, our agents can date whoever the fuck they want. No restrictions on that. Don't be an asshole,
Listen.
I guess.
Sadly, John doesn't know the entire severity of the situation. So just keep listening, but yeah, listen, this.
You know, it's just for comedic effect. You wandering the Zocalo. You're just done with probably were contracted for one of the business like business deals between like probably like some corporation and like an alien government. As you're just finishing off the job, and this is later in the day. You will be passing by the fucking in the Zocalo, and you're passing by this bar. And God, you kind of like have to like you will notice it's Amy talking with Zach, and God, you think she was just laughing. It looks like they're having a fucking date.
That's interesting.
Now you, Hina, you can give me a detect roll if you want, or an awareness one, whichever you prefer.
Give you a detect roll. I'll do a reroll.
Now you will notice Mr. John at the bar. He's keeping an eye on them. Now he's subtle about it, but definitely glances more than once in their direction. Probably looking out for his friend. This woman did threaten them, like 3 days ago.
It is a very funny situation.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you want to do anything about it. Go on your way.
Like, that's kind of the problem is like he doesn't actually like.
Listen, this was just for comedic effect, so you know. Don't have to. You can
Yeah, if he's aware, it's like like if I notice Alan after this is like acting differently than like I normally expect him to, that will be a big tip off that something probably happened here. But it's like no, like he doesn't like see any reason to care right now.
Yeah, you're on your way then. Well, John, as bar will it's slightly crowded. You'll see her get up, and as I need you to give me like a detect roll because you are keeping an eye on them, and the detect roll is gonna be an extreme difficulty this time.
Ooh, an extreme. Now, does selfless apply here? I have a question.
No, it won't.
I do have a spotlight here.
I wouldn't say this is spotlight worthy.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, thank you, Grunt. You see, Grunt is nice
What if he
sometimes.
lies though? What if he lies?
That's true. He's a dirty Romanian.
Grunt has recently unlocked the ability of fibbing.
That's true. Grunt did figure out how to just outright lie to people.
I only lie outside of character when I'm not in as a GM.
Let me roll insight on Grunt here. Okay, listen. Up until now, the spotlight lie wouldn't. Listen, Grunt never lied about a misused spotlight up until now. I don't have a free reroll. I don't want to spend adrenaline on this. Let's just raw dog it. If it will happen, happen. If it will not, it will not. Oh my god! Oh my god! This is.
Good reroll.
This is the best possible reroll. Listen, fuck, I should have spent adrenaline.
No, because then you would have failed. Then you have
If you had
gotten, like,
spent the adrenaline,
more
you would have
basic.
gotten you would have gotten too basic.
That's true, that's so true, yeah. Holy fuck, listen. I need to blow on the dice here.
Suck off an Italian.
I need to go suck off an Italian. Flavia, give me one of your friends real quick. Alright. Here we go, baby.
That's a good all in.
That's a good all-in, I hate this. This is
We're edging the dice pool here.
we are entering the game.
The gambling addicts fucking brain cut kicking in.
The thing is,
99% of gamblers could
That's the
before they win.
best all in.
This is the
That's the
best
best.
all-in, yeah.
That's the best all I've seen on an extreme roll
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah,
Three dice re-roll.
yeah, this is a pretty good all in, to be
Like
fair.
a 50-50 shot.
Yeah, this is a pretty good bet to take, honestly, yeah.
God, this system fucking enables addicts so fucking much.
It does,
I've
but
only
to be
been this excited when opening fucking loot boxes. What the fuck?
God, truly, it is the Vampire Survivors of tabletop RPG.
every time you see such a dice pool, honestly, this is a good all in to go all into.
Come on, come on.
Come on, baby, come on.
Rubbing on red.
No, this is a good all in. Now let's please thank to God. It didn't roll. Wait, what? Oh yes!
There we go.
It lagged. It fucking
Look
lagged.
at that. Look at
I was so scared when I saw the 3 like red dice no change. I was like, huh?
It did lag. It did lag. It did for attention. When I had it to casino, it did. Oh, I was sweating there.
So, you watch her get up and she's moving through the crowd. You will notice like this shimmer effect. It's like you blink and she's fucking gone before your fucking eyes. It's like you completely lose sight of her and you're like,
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, it's fucking.
as you like, listen, you take a moment to like, kind of like try to like realize what the fuck happened. As a few seconds pass, I'm not sure what's your reaction.
Yo, is Zach still here?
Yes, Zach's
Because
at the
right now-
table.
Yeah, because right now it's Jean fought, but I remember a shimmer. Wait, I remember.
Yeah.
So it's immediate thought. Let's get Zach and let's get to Garibaldi. That's his immediate fucking thought process after you look around quickly.
Yeah,
quickly
you,
scan, but
you take a couple of seconds as you hear her voice next to you says, 2 more whiskeys, please. As you like glance to the side and she smiles at you. I notice you here.
hey, I just
Shift ended.
yeah. I was I'm looking at my fucking glorious speed. Honestly, seriously, actually, there probably is no point to lying to this woman. Yeah, I was looking. Listen, call me prepared. I was looking out for my bro there.
She'll
Seems
smile.
he had a good evening.
Yes, he is quite bold. I like that.
He is a bold man. I give him that.
I threatened him 3 days ago, and here he is asking me out on a date.
Yeah, it's a good man. It's a.
I give off bad vibes, you say?
Just kind of something shifty about you.
I suppose
Listen.
you're not wrong about that. Like, Zach over there seemed to have better survival instincts.
As Jean will slowly nod. Is this just actual pleasure work or scheming something with him?
Now, she kind of like chuckles and says, "Scheme, yes, I am plotting to take over the station with him as my puppet. Seriously?"
Okay, just
No, I'm just here to, well, say that, give you a slight warning. I do understand looking out for your friends is a normal human thing to do. I'm gonna ask a favor of you.
and that would be.
Don't try to discourage the man. Act would encourage him. Does seem to suffer from some confidence issues.
Listen, I keep telling him that. I try to encourage. I think I encouraged him initially, but too much. He doesn't think he got it, but listen, rejected too often in the past, I suppose.
Find the clumsiness a bit indeed. Also, if you try to do anything, stop him. Well, those airlocks sometimes malfunction.
He will not a message
Down
well
below.
received.
And down below is a very rough. A lot of
Yeah,
accidents happen.
I concur. Quite a few people go unfortunately missing. Message received.
Oh no. Wouldn't go missing. They would find you.
In different form, yeah.
Well, to enjoy your evening. She like grabs the glasses.
Is she just going back, or is she just fucking off?
No, she's going back to the table.
Oh God, Sean is thinking. Oh God, toy.
Well, John, luckily you did succeed on the detect roll. You did see some weird fucking.
Yeah, the problem is fuck. The fuck.
Sometimes ignorance is bliss. This is why I
Sean's
didn't want you to
thinking-
waste the spotlight so you could get in more trouble.
Fuck, Sean is thinking. Fuck, what do I do with the situation?
Truly a dilemma.
It is. It is. Listen, I think for now he will definitely follow her lead and not discourage him, but he's thinking, what if I... God, who will I even turn to in this situation? Because Garibaldi's problem, that would be too obvious. That might lead to immediate...
Holy shit, yeah.
That'll be
Now you
incredible.
tell Garibaldi it's gonna...
Incur the wrath immediately, yeah. The problem is I'm thinking, like, I think there's no way to suddenly notify Garibaldi of that. The problem is that, no, either way, they'll, like, fuck up everything. They'll, like, immediately, like, either my death or Zach's death. As if for now, I think Sean will honestly retreat. There's you keep watching, I think, from the sidelines. Obviously not discouraging. But he's thinking of, what the fuck would I do now? What the fuck do I do, actually?
Yeah,
To
no,
whom do I
listen,
turn to?
eventually as the night will kind of go on, they're both gonna get up to leave together.
Listen, John's only hope is that this is in fact just a pleasure thing. She just wants to fuck him. And then, do her schemes, like, whatever her schemes may be.
Oh no, Mr. Zach is a romantic Mac. I'm sorry to say. He's just escorting her home, not to her quarters. As yeah, no. See them leave together, and eventually probably you'll have to retire too. Tired otherwise next day.
Yeah, he needs to retire. He needs to fake this.
Yeah, no, listen. Next morning you'll find him. Listen, he'll turn in for duty just as you. You'll have another patrol together if you want to
Yeah, yes.
discuss.
John will ask her. Oh, looking happy today. I see you went well last night.
Yeah, I mean, God, we kind of started a bit. I was a bit anxious, but they started talking. We chatted a bit. She apparently is new to the station. Like I said, tourist. Although apparently she has a fancy degree in xenobiology, so she might take up a job here. Apparently she finished medical school or something, some fancy stuff. I kind of went a bit above my head, but yeah, we chatted. We had a great time. I walked her to her quarters, and I think I have her comlink number. I can call her. should wait for like a day or two, maybe, like.
Yeah, probably shouldn't. Yeah, I probably shouldn't call on the first day. Probably will make you seem too desperate.
Kinda I am though. I had such a good date in like years. Damn, this was. Whew.
Listen, I'm happy. Listen, honestly, I'm happy for you. You had a good night. Just keep your head on your shoulders and
You'll nod. No, I really appreciate you. Listen, even though you keep saying she's bad vibes, she gave me good vibes. I appreciate you still like backing me up on this. I don't think I would have had the courage if you didn't encourage me.
hold on.
Hmm?
I kill. Listen, I'm happy to see you happy, and listen, I think you're a good guy. You will eventually find someone. Generally out of gold, Zach. Few people have that. Few people are as earnest as you.
I don't like chuckle. Well, appreciate the compliment. I don't think I deserve it, but
Well, listen, no, don't say that, Jack. Don't say that, Jack. Just remember.
God, I'm gonna be very cheerful today. Let's hope nobody tries to rob anyone in the brown sector. Kind of ruin the mood.
Sadly, I see you've also become. I see you've become a faithful man and start believing in miracles.
You know what, John? You should give me a. Listen, a stunt roll. Eventually, somebody will try to rob you. Need to catch them.
Just normal crit.
Yes.
Let's see.
Beating up homeless people is a normal part of the job.
This is. Oof. Sadly, I don't think anything will apply here.
Listen, that's a good reroll.
Unless I can swing selfless.
No.
Yeah, nothing applies just sadly.
Liberate that man's money from that homeless person.
But yeah, let me give it a reroll, normal reroll in that case.
Actually, I would like you to be funny if you fail. I'll be honest.
Sadly, John, I did not give John any free rerolls on athleticism. There we go.
Yeah, listen, you'll walk into the brown sector as you'll see there's like a fight that breaks out as like two people start punching, and there's like an alien as well. Like one of the Drazi gets kind of dragged in as both you and Zach move in to break up the fight as the initial I was gonna say fucking assaulter, but I don't think that's an actual English word.
Initial brawl at the fucking like the
like the perpetrator who started it. The instigator, that's the word I'm looking for. The instigator bolts as you will bolt after him, and you manage to like tackle him to the ground. As Zach kind of like handcuffs the other guy and like, you got that one?
Got him. Listen, here we go, buddy. I assume I can also handcuff him.
Yes, you can start to tackle him. These are just like non-combatants. They're not gonna pose much challenge to you. As the poor Drazi man gets kind of like up. As you're handcuffing and like you can like glance towards one of the long hallways, you just see like a familiar shimmer happening before like it dissipates.
As yeah. As the John will look towards Zach. Zach, hold on. Can you watch? Can you stay here? I need to check something out. I think I.
Yeah. Calling this in. Oh, everything okay?
I just saw something. Give me a sec.
He'll kind of like nod as he like gets the guy off the ground and sort of puts the two individuals one next to each other as you can.
Yeah.
Can venture a bit down the hallway. Check the shimmer out if you want.
Yeah, he'll carefully like keep peeking across the corner because he's not sure if this is like a similar meeting thing or if this is like Amy fucking with him.
Yeah,
that's a possibility.
You will turn around the corner as you just kind of like see her, kind of like almost like waiting for you.
Oh, God fucking damn it!
My, you are a curious individual.
Listen, just part of the job.
She'll smile. You know,
Just as
you're having a lot of fun lately.
enjoying the station so far, I see.
Yes, it is. Speaking of doing your job, no, I should mess with you a bit, considering you let me cause so much chaos last time.
Listen, hindering a civil servant from merely performing his duty. Ouch.
Suppose you are just doing your job. Kinda mean if I issue with that.
Come on, listen. Listen, I still made you a promise, and I'm gonna intend to keep that promise about not interfering with you and Zach.
I appreciate that.
It's not like I'm not giving you any leeway at all here.
Suppose. Well, both you and him seem to be quite good. Maybe I won't tackle those two. Maybe you need a bit more of a challenge next time.
John just eternally sighs. 20 goons.
He will smile and turn around and take her leave.
God, I hate. Just like, God, fuck! I should have not encouraged this man. God, I did this. He doesn't even know about the shadow tech. He just thinks she's a fed. He just keeps bullying him. Actually, he knows about the fucking shadow tech because he saw the shimmer. He knows. He fucking knows. Well, he doesn't know that they're shadows, but still. Oh, God, yeah, as John will like slightly bite his lip, recompose himself and run back towards Zach. Just sorry, there's just Alright, there's nothing there.
Listen, let's take these two to the brig. Give them a couple of hours to cool down. You okay? Look a bit spooked.
No, just fine. I thought I saw something, but it was soon there'd be nothing.
All right. Yeah. And listen, you'll take those two back. Then go into your patrols. Well, you can either give me an awareness or a detect roll, but detect has to be with crime.
That's perfectly fine.
Listen, she saw you take down 2 of those criminals. Clearly, they're not worth your skill. You need something a bit challenging.
Detective crime.
Because yeah, she will be a bit more paranoid now that she basically.
Yeah, he doesn't know how quick this woman is, so yeah, but he'll be looking out.
Grant, here's like 200 credits. Get some guys to beat them up, please. Why? But don't ask questions.
I want to. It's just cause. Do you want the money or not?
Yeah, you're walking. Yeah, you'll see like two Drazi just kind of like literally following you.
And it's like John like. I see like was while looking forward you know, a little bit quieter tone. Seems like got some intentions. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep peeled ahead. Two big guys. I think just rounded the corners and were walking the same path as us.
Kind of like slightly glances back. Oh, you mean those Drazi?
John will nod. Not sure how many friends they have, or if it's just them.
Listen. Plan. Like kind of like gestures for you to like follow him. He'll kind of like approach, like you see a group of like 3 lurkers just kind of like huddled around the like all like whispering to each other as Zach's like, hey guys, can you like do me a slight favor? Wanna earn some easy money? The lurkers kind of like look at him confused, like there's 2 Drazi that are gonna come around the corner. To distract them, you 3 to pickpocket them, and you know I'm security, so I'm gonna tell you I'm not gonna see you when you do that. In fact, I may have a reason to detain them for a bit, which let you get away. Lurkers are like a bit confused, but they'll nod as Zach kind of elbows you. It's like, genius, right?
I didn't. Maybe should become a Marine Corps general next. You can swap around departments. I heard about that.
I knew my destiny lies somewhere greater. You'll wait for the Drazi to come around the corner as Zach will kind of like, hold it there, friends. As yeah, the lurkers will just kind of like spring from the side as they'll like kind of bump into them, grabbing whatever they can from their pockets as they bolt. And the Drazi's like, Zach's like, oh, sir, excuse me, I need to like have a conversation. No, Drazi's like, you just robbed us. Zach's like, I didn't see anyone. Did you see anyone, John?
Nope, no one.
Now you can listen, John. I'll say this: you did see them just pilfer what looked like weapons from them.
Actually,
Zachary will, yeah, you know, it's a shame, you know that. I could like I need to do a random inspection on you, sir. I may have a slight suspicion of you carrying illegal weapons. Now, you know, these inspections they take a while, and don't cooperate. Well, then I'll just have to call this in and ask you more questions. And the Drazi looks very annoyed as yeah, they'll submit to the search now that their fucking knives have been taken away. Well, sir, it looks like we have no illegal weapons on. Good. It's good that you are a law-abiding citizen. Take care. He like pats them on the shoulder. Wonderful, John. I like it when justice is done. That's the big thing about carrying knives. You kind of have to stow them in the back pocket. People try and like bump into you to take it off. Well, easy to slide them out. And you know these people down here? They'll sell anything, including weapons.
Listen, gotta supply the ecosystem, I suppose. Maybe also teach these. Maybe this will teach these two a lesson to be more careful next time.
Well, listen, you spotted them. Good on you. Now we need to make a report about some lurkers potentially having some illegal weapons.
Fortunately, a part of the cost of your plan was a bit of paperwork.
Ah, it's fine. They're probably gonna try and sell them off to the first guy, and the chief's gonna pick them up right away.
So he does have a sixth sense for these kind of things.
He knows all the sellers, and they're just terrified of him. So he'll probably just turn them in.
Sounds like he's a good goddamn wizard.
Sometimes, yeah, no sense. Maybe a bit rough around the edges, but he is efficient. I'll give him that.
So John will head back to the station to make a report about stolen knives.
Yeah,